If you pay attention to your nutrition and you are aware what you're putting in your body and you work towards bettering that, you will start seeing positive effects, positive benefits like boosting your energy, boosting your cognition, boosting your overall mental well-being and your overall health in general.
Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video.
What's up, dreamers? Hope you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Driving and Vibing. Woo! What's the vibe today? I want to talk about nutrition. Healthy nutrition swaps, what you can do to kind of fuel your day, your energy, what nutrition can do for you, how it can benefit you, how it can, become dangerous, right? So let's talk about food. Obviously, people eat food, right? I know everybody's lives are generally busy. Most people are busy, and it's very easy to grab like a quick snack or a quick something to eat. I did that this morning, honestly. I didn't feel like making anything. I was kind of in a rush, had videos to record and edit, and but I was very hungry early on. I generally fast longer, but I didn't get very good sleep. That contributes to hunger. I'll go over this time and time again, but so I stopped at a store and I got a healthy sandwich, like a healthier sandwich. It was whole grain, it was avocado and turkey and some sort of cheese on this whole grain bread, and it was actually really good. But I decided to choose that, and I ate it pretty early, right? It was my breakfast sandwich. Nice. But I know people, so it happens. Like, people get busy, people stop, grab food. Now, I don't do fast food. I think if there's one thing you can try to cut out in your nutrition is fast food. There are very little to no nutrients in these foods. I mean, it's so little. The foods are filled with these addictive fillers, additives, whatever you want to call it, and there really is no nutritional benefit. They hardly satiate you, satiate being the term for keeping you full. And these fast foods are designed literally to keep you addicted to them, to not fill you up, so you buy more, right? So you buy more, like a bigger portion or a double portion. That's what they're designed to do. And it's unfortunate, but that's the truth, the ugly truth behind it. So I'd say if you can cut one thing out, try to cut out, there's something stuck in my throat. What is that? If you could try to cut one thing out, it would be fast food. Replace it with something like even healthier pre-made sandwiches, like the one I just explained, would be a good alternative. Excuse me, what is going on? It's like, it feels like it's in between my throat and my nose, and it's like bubbling. It's very strange. Maybe it's seltzer water all up in my throat. Seltzer water. Let's talk about that. Wow, good transition. Let's hop off of food for a second and talk about other forms of nutrition like drinks. Seltzer water. If you're a soda drinker, soda is generally high in sugar and lots of different additives and highly processed, right? They've done studies that Coke and Pepsi can literally clean your toilet. I mean, it does a fantastic job. It really is. You can use it as a household cleaner. It's fantastic. Why would you want to put that in your body, right? I drank soda for many, many, many years. I haven't drank soda since 2016. It's 2024, so that's 7,000 years. I haven't drank soda in a long time. I would never go back. I don't have any desire to drink soda though, because the health benefits are not there. It doesn't really benefit me, and I'm very interested in keeping my health as good as I can for as long as I can. And I know that soda is high in sugar. It has these additives. Even if it says sugar-free, it still has sugar in it. It has some sort of manufactured form of taste or whatever ingredient to give you taste. But you can use seltzer water as a healthy swap. Seltzer water is bubbled. That's kind of where people, besides for like the sugar, the act of drinking carbonated beverage is kind of where people get hooked on soda, from what I'm understanding, from what I've been reading and over the however many years. The carbonation is kind of really the key there. So seltzer water, there are so many different brands of seltzer water that come out with different tastes. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not taste, different flavors. Jeez Louise, different flavors. And you can try it. You can keep cycling through. Try, like, buy one single can, try it if you like it. Use that as a replacement. Now, I'm not saying use these healthy swaps, like quit cold turkey and then just use these swaps over and over, like, permanently. Like, wean yourself off. Maybe if you drink 3 bottles of soda, or like 3 servings of soda each day, maybe cut it down to 2 servings of soda, so you're still getting the soda, so you're not fully eliminating it and like really pushing your cravings through the roof. Eliminate one of them and put seltzer water in its place, and then you can still have your 2 servings of soda, right? And then do that for a while, and then wean yourself off and get your 1 serving of soda with 2 servings of seltzer water. And do that for a little while, and then push it to only seltzer water. Baby steps will really help push your journey forward. But seltzer water is a good swap in regards to a lot of different drinks, but soda in general. Breakfast is a big one. A lot of people, there's a lot of information out there that says you need breakfast, you don't need breakfast. I ate breakfast today. There are times when I eat breakfast and I'm okay with it, all right? But generally I don't eat breakfast. I eat, I don't know, around like 11 in the morning or 12. Between 11 and 1 is when I first eat my first meal. And technically that could be breakfast, but I consider that lunch. And I fast before that. Fasting is a powerful part of nutrition. It can help improve energy levels, help with gut regulation, which in turn, the gut health will help drive, the cleanse of inflammation. You don't feel so inflamed. It's not really something you can feel. Well, you can when you get aggravated. And if you get aggravated often, it could be a sign of inflammation in the body. Fasting helps with that. Helps with mental clarity. Excuse me. It helps with hormone regulation. Fasting is a very powerful tool. And if you practice fasting, we'll say 12 to 15 hours every day, which if you're sleeping about 6 to 8 hours, however many hours you get, that's a pretty large portion of that fasting window, isn't it? If you're doing this fast, you'll start to feel less and less cravings during the fasting windows. Like at the beginning, it might be a little bit tough, but it will help with the cravings, and will in turn help you to pick a better breakfast option. I started breaking my fast. I used to do bagels and all of that stuff, high carb, very high carb breakfast, or something that I was going to cut my fast with, or something high in, we'll say just like carbs, right? And I stopped doing that, and I switched to oats, which oats are higher in carbs, but nowhere near what bagel and cream cheese would be, or a bagel and butter. There's nothing wrong with bagel and butters and whatnot. But I switched to oats, and I make my own oats. So I put my oats in there, I put some milk in there. I put just frozen fruit and then honey, and chia seeds and flax seeds for extra fats. Now that covers the basis of, there's oats in there, which helps with satiation. I mean, it helps. Oats, they're whole grain, good for you. The fruit is good for you. The honey, also good for you. That would be my quote unquote sugar, right? So there's the taste there. Chia seeds, flax seeds have high in omega-3s, good fats, good for your brain. And I'll do that and break my fast. There's another alternative to kind of just a breakfast food. Another thing that you can swap is what I'm gonna start doing is eating more rice, eating more white rice. From what I heard, brown rice has a lot of toxic factors to it, so I'm gonna start with the white rice. I'm doing a little bit more research on this, but some of the research that I've done very briefly is showing this is kind of true. That's why a lot of different countries eat a lot of white rice, not as much brown rice. But I'm gonna start eating some white rice, and white rice you can do so many different things with. So like I recently started instead swapping out my oatmeal and putting white rice and avocado and egg, and then I would season the egg a little bit, various seasonings, and then I would put some sriracha sauce on it for some taste, and I would use that. And I think that it's a very satiating. It fills me up. Has the healthy fats from the avocado, we have the healthy fats from the egg, the protein from the egg, and you got the healthy carbs from the rice, and right there, good, fantastic meal. So there's just a couple of swaps here. I'm gonna do more and more and more swaps. I'm gonna make more videos and do a couple of swaps at a time. And why I think giving a couple of healthy nutrition swaps at a time is better than giving a whole list is because a lot of times people have a hard time gathering all the information from that whole list, and sometimes that information becomes overwhelming and people just think to themselves, they like, it's hard to retain that information. So we'll do baby steps on this. But I think that if you pay attention to your nutrition, and you are aware what you're putting in your body and you work towards bettering that, you will start seeing positive effects, positive benefits like boosting your energy, boosting your cognition, boosting your overall mental well-being and your overall health in general. So if you like what you heard, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. That greatly helps out the channel. Let me know in the comment if you have any tips on any swaps of your own that you have used in your life. I'd love to hear them. And I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.